Necessary evil, right?
Yep.
Hello?
All righty, welcome to MacBean's Farms and Prepping. Scottish Fitness. Forgot what channel it was.
I don't. Probably not today. I can do it tomorrow by myself. Yeah. Okay. No problem. God damn it. Fucking nuts.
Well, thanks for the thumbs up. Let me get this turned. Maybe I can get it a little better. Yeah, so it's Monday at the gym. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to say hello. Any questions you got, put them there in chat. Hey, Lone Wolf. I don't do Mondays. I do Mondays. Mondays is just day. Start the week off right. Get the blood moving. Get motivated. Last week before Christmas. This is her last day until Christmas break.
Hey, bud.
So tomorrow she'll be home. And I'll see if I can get her to go with a walk with me. Should be interesting. Needs to be 2 more weekdays. I'd go broke. If I had more than 2 days off, I'd be broke. Spend too much money on the weekends. Wouldn't be bad if that's right in my workout, but that's where I start. See what I got going on here.
You got it, buddy.
There we go. Lost my connection there for a moment. We got the balancing act going. It's harder than it looks. Trust me on this one. So I lost my connection there for a moment, but I should be back. Lone Wolf, let me know if you got me 5x5. It's like I grabbed my phone and restart device. All right. I'm updating my phone. I don't do it at home because it's just a connection so poor. I have to wait until I come in town and get the daily update. I have an Xbox I haven't updated online in years. afraid how long that would take. I may just have to bring it to work one day and just, I don't know if they let me download on their internet though. They might block it. Wouldn't blame them. Hey, I'm cleaning and listening. All right. So today is Bench Monday. I'm gonna do my flat bench and then maybe swing over to incline and other things, see how much energy, motivation I have. Remember, sometimes motivation is just pushing through it. You know, even if you don't feel like doing it, you do it anyway because you know it's good for you. So basically these sets are just to get everything warmed up and get my body used to the weight before I go after the heavy stuff. It's warm-ups are important. You don't want to overdo it though. One of the Facebook groups, guy was telling me all the warm-ups he was doing, and he said he wasn't getting any increase on the top end. And pretty much everybody we got agreed that he was doing way too many warm-ups. So, you know, he's doing like 3 sets of 20, 5 different weights before you start getting in the heavy part of the workout. And by then you're burned out. You know, unless you're 18, you're done. A lot of things is balancing the warm-up, you know, to your heavy lifts. Make sure that you don't burn too many calories in the beginning, but then again, make sure you get enough of a warm-up for the heavy sets. Now today, I added a few things to my shake, so I probably added about another couple hundred calories. I'm going to see if that makes any difference. So usually I do about 2 scoops of the weight gainer and about 24 ounces of milk, the Fairlife milk. And then today I put a big scoop of peanut butter in there and a couple tablespoons of oats. So I mix that in there. That'll get me some more calories. You know, hopefully that'll help me out in the workout. So I'm going to see how well it goes. Peanut butter also helps some other things too. I'm wearing my body beat down shirt. Michael and I traded shirts a while back. It's a nice shirt. Nice fabric. Nice and long, so, you know, I don't see all the plumber's crack when I bend over. Keeps me covered. Got my pre-workout. Hey, Hollywood's in the house.
What's up?
What's happening?
Hollywood's coming here tomorrow.
Hmm?
Get the kids home.
Oh, there you go.
Both of them, yeah.
You gonna bring her to the gym?
Yeah, we'll get here.
Yeah, there you go. Well, what time do you think?
I don't know, they're flying tomorrow. We'll try to get here Wednesday and Thursday, both maybe.
Yeah. Today's
It'll be late.
last school day for my wife.
Yeah.
And then she got Christmas vacation, so I figured I better get in today.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably get in here Wednesday.
I'll try to sneak out.
Yeah.
I know if I stay home, it'll be, no, when we're up,
Yeah.
you know, like, I'll be getting hit with those honeydews.
I know it well.
Gonna get cold this week. We were thinking about going to Cedar Mounds, but I don't think driving at 0 degree temperature is a good idea.
How far?
About 450 miles. I was telling the wife that it's a risk.
Make sure. Yeah.
I mean, I pack cold weather gear in and everything. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a big bag I'll throw in there. It's got tent and everything, you know, just in case. But I mean,
Feel good about the tires, things like that.
tires are good and that, but that type of cold weather breaks things. You know, even when you're running.
Yeah. It's not a guarantee.
I remember having to put cardboard in front of the radiator, you know, in the older cars to keep the radiator from freezing.
Yeah.
So I told her, I said, well, first of all, you're not going to know which house we're going to. Yeah, it's going to be the last minute thing. That's it. That negative, and that's not even the wind chill.
Right.
I said, we got to fuel up. And she wants to leave at midnight. So that's when I get off work, you know, Friday. And I'm like, I just don't think it's a good idea. I'd like to go, but you see a lot of cars broke down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Flights are high right now if you didn't get in on them early.
Oh, I wouldn't fly in this weather either. I don't feel any better about the airplanes than I do the cars this weather. You know, hey, Ark Wild Man, how we doing? Why, Naughty, of course. Yep, there's no wrong answers here. I put it in my thing. Have you been naughty or nice?
You're making the list. All right.
Yep. There we go. Whew. Now we're starting to get some weight. That was 185. Up to 2.25. Phone's still updating. Thank you, Ark Wild Man. You too. I was watching some of your videos last night at work. I try to catch up on the ones I like to watch. While I'm there, there's a lot of downtime. I can't hear much, but I'm thinking of buying one of those earpieces that I can hide my earphones. And then I might be able to start being able to listen in. So that might be my Christmas present to myself. Otherwise, how is everybody doing? Give a shout out to some of the channels I do watch. Got Ark Wild Man Survival. Want to see what's edible out in the wild and how to make a bow and a spear thrower or a sling. Then you watch his channel. Northern Girl Hobbies. Alpine Preparedness now. Used to be Van City, now it's Alpine. Of course, John at Prepper Nation, who shared my live stream from last week, which I appreciate. Then Rudy at Alaska Prepper. You showed the card I sent him, which is okay. That's why I sent it, you know. Who else? Well, there's main ones I think I watched. Of course, Michael at the Body Beatdown.
God damn this fucking
And I'll think of a few more. I did catch Sassy Gal Prepping last night. And then Prepping by Faith. Prepper Cowboy, one of my preparedness veteran who I haven't seen for a while, so I'm about to go check on him. He's been kind of AWOL for a while. Make sure he's doing okay. Of course, my mom's lone wolf, proper cowboy, and the lovely and talented orator, Miss Worm. Let's see if Michael makes it in here. I think school's off, so hopefully his internet will be allowing him to do it. A lot of times he has to watch my live after it's broadcast. For whatever reasons, the two signals don't want to get along with each other. So I'm going to top this off with water. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So, hydration, very important. Nutrition, very important. Rest, important. I think I got 8 hours last night. The one thing I do take is arginine. Arginine you can get just about anywhere. I think I picked this one up at Walmart. I tend to get them from my supplier at Apex Nutrition, but it's been a while since it's been out that way.
Wow. I tell you what.
You having fun yet?
Was that buddy?
Said you having fun yet?
I don't know what's going on with the, oh well, dead zone.
Dead zone?
You got internet?
Yeah, but it did kick out on me once.
Something's going on.
Sun's out.
Pause and stopping and starting and whatnot.
Yep.
Believe it or not, he's coming here to listen to music, and
Well, you know, if you
if I
turn,
do a couple sets in the interim, then so be it.
I just listen to the voices in my head.
They tell me every single one is unanimous. They tell me to leave here, walk out the door.
Yeah, no, none of mine do. We're all in agreement. If you want to stay in shape, I have to put in the time.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't happen on its own.
Yeah.
You know, so I disappoint that person that's important to me. That would be me.
I ain't doing anything else at this point.
Got a call for a doctor appointment this week. Adhesions from when I had appendix out is messing. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Well, I hope they figure it out and that everything comes out okay. My dad had this was a long time ago. He had a hernia operation and he got infected. And he had come over for, I think, my daughter's birthday party. And went to the bathroom. I had walked out after he was done, and he hadn't flushed the toilet and saying, okay, that's an issue. So it was way too dark. So I told my mom to talk to the doctor. They're going to the doctor next day, so make sure the doctor takes a look at that. Well, for whatever reason, she allowed the nurse to convince her that doctor didn't need to see that, which upset me greatly because my mom was never a person that allowed that to happen. So that next day, 2 days after that, about 4 in the morning, she calls me and Dad's feverish. And so get him to the hospital, call the ambulance, get him to the hospital. And I went there and met him and the doctor, and he was like an hour away from gangrene. It was so infected. And the doctor and I had some words. I said, first of all, you tell that nurse I don't care about her opinion. When I say that you're to see my dad, you're to see my dad. And he apologized. And he was a good doctor, he said, but Dad's like on the operating table years before that. So, but just the lesson is if you feel something's wrong and somebody's trying to tell you, oh, don't worry about it, you force the issue. All right, never let them sit there and talk you out of what you feel is going on. Until they say, well, you don't need to see the doctor. That's, well, I guess I could go see a different place then. Otherwise, I'm not asking you. During the birth of my first child, I used that. When I tell them to come in and do their job, and they say, well, the next shift's coming in an hour, and I'm going, I'm sorry. I wasn't asking you to check on my wife. I was telling you, you need to come in right now and check on my wife. And they did. It's a good thing because she was moving along faster, a lot faster than we thought with the birthing process. So I just learned you never allow anybody to sit there and push away what you feel needs to be done. Okay, they're not in your shoes. Even if they think they're in a position of authority in that, you tell them no. If you feel there's something wrong and you feel the doctor should look at it, you tell them the doctor's going to come look at it. I'm paying a damn bill. Get him in here. Get her in here. Because I've had female doctors too. But don't let a staff member keep you from getting to where you need to be. So every day is another day. Say I've set a new record with my beard. I have never had it this thick. I'm kind of liking it. Wife's not so much, but I'm liking it. I get to play with it now. It's like a friend. X-Lax and milk and magnesium. I'm not sure that's a good combination there, right? I'm just thinking that might not be a good combination. All right. Back to the warm-up. Time to add weight. All right. I think my phone's updated. Hey, it was working on you, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Lord Eagle. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Hopefully you have. Just got 315 on there now. So that'll be my next set. Since I went that far.
Huh? What'd you do?
I got my my buddy at work. get the, there we go. That's what the bosses want to know if I'm gonna come in early. One of the guys on vacation, spend time with the family, which is really a good time to do it. Hey, Kelly Rudolph, thanks for popping in. Need your Santa suit on. Well, I have the hat. That's about as far as it's going to go. And I think I'll wear that Friday. Friday should be my last day here. Oh, come on. Okay, that's why. So Friday, I'll probably wear my Santa hat both here and probably I'll wear it to work. Really, I'm going to wait for the last day at work because there's a lot of machinery and furnaces and that. Anything you wear to work after 8 hours has that machine smell to it. So, but yeah, I will probably wear that from Friday. I was thinking about doing it today, but then I figured I'd wait, make it special. Give my beard a couple more days of growth. It does both keep my face warm though. There you go. That'd have been cool. I had a buddy over there in Iraq. I forget what year. And I wouldn't be able to remember. He was with 29th Infantry. And he was over in Iraq. And then first he was over in Afghanistan. Then he went over to Iraq. Boy, it's hard to think of, but I'm sure it was later than that. I'll have to ask him next time I talk to him. So yeah, with them wanting me to come in early, I might just have to catch a store there local and grab some things to eat. Too bad they don't have the cafeteria open every day. So right now they're just doing it on Wednesday. Hopefully they'll do it every day because that kind of helps out. I got 3:15 on here. Looks like I'm going to have an abbreviated workout. But once again, shout out to everybody stopping in here. Appreciate it. Beaverines. We got 1, 2, I think 3 Beaverines in the chat. I like that knife that John was showing. So if that guy starts producing it, I'll probably be a buyer for one of those. Looked like a good knife. You can never have too many knives. Just my thought process anyway. All right, 3:15. Let's hit this a few times. Yeah, just warming up to go to 3:35. That's really where my main part of the workout's going to start.
Getting up there.
Yeah, trying. They're calling me to work early.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of funny because he mentioned that on Friday, some of the guys are going on vacation. And there's different areas to work at. Now, I usually work at one place. And I told him, well, if I come in, it's going to be 447. Yeah, because when you guys need to come in, it's different than I asked to come in. He goes, well, I just asked Levi. I still been working with that. Then Levi worked out. It wasn't nice you have.
Mm-hmm.
So he texted, come in early and didn't answer right away. I'll have you over at 447. That's okay, I'll come in. You know, when I ask to work overtime, then it's wherever you send me.
Yeah.
But when you're asking me, because I can say, stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, to come, we gotta stay. Especially tomorrow, because the mom will be home.
All right.
So of course I'll go earlier. Good thing she don't watch this.
You're live, right?
Yeah, I'm live, but she's at school. She does pop in and watch some of my videos. Step down both countries. Yep, I like that rack better. So my buddy liked the rack better because he was a E7 when he was in Iraq, and then when he went to, or no, he liked Afghanistan better because he was an E7, and then when he went to Iraq, he was first sergeant, and he said, he said you and I should sit there and call a couple of our first sergeants back and apologize for all the shit we gave him because he got to be on the other side of it. He goes, oh my God, and everything he was complaining about going, we used to do that the top all the time. He goes, yeah, I know. He goes, I know it's going to be like this. I never would have took the promotion. But good news, he found out that, they told him that he couldn't take the military retirement and the post office. He had to take one or the other. So E5 down, it's all downhill. I know I was an E4. I was the invisible man. I knew more than anybody, and I could get away with everything. But 13 Foxtrot here, for Observer. So he had to take at the time, he just took his post office retirement. Now he just found out that he gets his military retirement also, and he also gets it as a first sergeant. Good morning, buddy. Beat down. More this in your honor, sir. Just in time for the heavy sets. Gotta make sure it's loaded up right. I watched a YouTube video where his buddy loaded it up, and he loaded up an extra 25 on one side. It didn't work out well. Yeah, I ended up dumping
people get hurt.
I did it to myself once. I put a 25 on one side and a 35 on the other. And I was wondering why I was having a struggle with my left. And I pressed it. And then I was like, I got up and looked and go, you big idiot. Because the guy goes, man, what happened to your left arm? I said, some idiot put a 35 over here. He goes, who was that? He goes, no, that was me. Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, I was FIST team, fire indirect support team. If I could see you, I could drop something on you. If I could hear you, I could drop something on you. If I thought you were there, I could drop something on you. We did a mock field problem against 82nd Airborne down Georgia. No, actually Florida. It was Jacksonville, Florida area. And the whole idea, we were supposed to be a hit and run group. We were outnumbered. We were just we were a company. We were Alpha Company. So I was attached to the infantry unit, and we were up against a battalion strength. So the whole idea was we were going to hit them and fall back, hit and fall back. Well, we start the road march, and I look at the map, and I told the captain, I said, this is the only place they can land. It's the only opening. So we marched it out about 35 kilometers to get there. And we were there about 4 a.m, got set up. And in the middle of that clearing was a maple tree. And I told the controller, I said, that's registration point 1. And when they made their jump, they're landing all around that tree. And I said, spend all ammo, registration point 1 out. And he goes, well, you just took them out. I said, I know. I said, because I had a map and I knew where they had to land. Needless to say, the commander of the 82nd Airborne was less than pleased with the performance of his troopers. And he sent us back home. We thought we were going to reset where they wouldn't let us get that close. Now he just put us back to the hangar and kept us in the hangar for 2 days and then sent us home. And they said, well, that general was looking for you. So have him come on, see me. So I put his pants on the same way he does. Just don't make the same money. Don't live in a good house. He never did come see me. I had no problem seeing him. I just, we were just a little bit smarter than they were. You know, they shouldn't have let us leave as early. They should have thought maybe there's some crazy son of a bitch. Talk to the company commander marching. Oh, let me get set from a video here. If I don't video it, it's like it never happened. We were doing that at the other gym. I almost forgot to start it. I said, oh man, I almost ruined the whole workout. He was laughing. It's kind of a joke in the industry. All right, I guess it's time to turn blue.
All right.
I feel blue. All right. So let's see how this goes. Last time was Friday. I got Doc Hollywood here in the house. I feel rather blessed having him here.
Come on.
All right. Yep, I got one more back. So 335 by 6. Friday I only did 5. I do want to get it up to 10 before I go up to weight. So I'm making the progress. Next weight will be 370. Oh my goodness. You know, it'll be so much easier if I just, stay on the couch,
Yeah. There's a lot of things that wouldn't make easier.
But then
Living.
I wouldn't look like this. Yeah, I'm hoping this is a good look.
Better than the alternative.
Yeah. When I see a lot of my schoolmates,
Yep.
it seems like the ones that were in the, let's say, fast sports, track and tennis and baseball, are still in pretty good shape.
Yeah. What about the football players?
Not so much.
Yeah.
But I think the one means the next year, got to fuel and get back in shape. I think,
Yeah.
that was the catalyst. And I got a lot of subscribers now. Getting back in the gym or doing activities because of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I do this.
Good.
You don't have to be me,
Right.
bald, ornery, bad looking. You could do better. Oh, thank you, Michael. Absolutely. I need it made for Christmas. I need a moving company. I've let a couple of rooms get far too cluttered. I don't know. I'm going to clean it out. I need to hold a mass yard sale. The only problem is we cleaned out my parents' place, and oh my God, I just got totes and totes full of stuff that I don't know if the kids have any interest in or not. About time I put it to the torch, they'll have interest. And I gotta go down to the basement. I gotta organize my stores. Sure. Go ahead and ask. I'm here for questions and answers. If I don't know the answer, I'll look it up and find it out for you. So, I got back pain. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, see, I don't have a garage because of the gym. Okay. So decrease weight, number one, and maybe rethink some of your exercises. Squats and deadlifts done poorly or done with too much weight generally will cause it. Of course, it can be dangerous. Not dangerous, but it can be irritating. Is it the lower back? Is it right just above the? Is it like here, where it's bothering you? Because if that's the case, okay. So are you doing deadlifts, and or are you doing squats? So on exercises, are you doing deadlift exercises? Squats, okay. How much weight are you doing squats with? $20 kilos, okay. That include the bar? And then what is your, hey, stranger, how's it going?
What's going on, boss?
Just answers.
Hollywood.
I'm live streaming.
I gotta take vacation days to see all the tiny people I don't see anymore.
I'm telling you. We got a guy that's working at Caterpillar. His name's Brian. I can't remember his last name. But everybody I know he does not have a good opinion about. I'm like, well, he lives in Streeter.
Yeah.
I think he used to work where you work. Not there anymore. He's in maintenance. I'll try to get his last name. He's probably between our age.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
But he goes, well, who do you know in Streeter? And first of all, I throw out your name. He goes, oh. I said, I like him. I get along with him. And he's asking me if I knew McJerk. So I know who you're talking about.
Jerk?
Yeah.
Jerk?
McJerk.
Yeah.
So I know who you're talking about.
This guy was a cat.
Yeah, he just started not that long ago, maybe a year ago. I think he was working where you were working before then.
Probably got fired.
Probably did. He doesn't impress me with his knowledge.
Huh?
He doesn't impress me with knowledge. All right, so what is your body weight? And there's only two choices here. Are you male or female? I got somebody's getting back pains. And I think it's doing squats, but they're only doing 20 kilos. So, and how old are you? So I got to get some more information before I.
You help him out or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to give them some advice. Most of the time when people have lower back pain, they're either their form is atrocious or they're putting too much weight,
Right.
and their form is atrocious.
Right.
So mine is,
How much internal work are they doing?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Good deal.
23 years old, weigh 75 kilos. Okay. I would probably get away from squats for a little bit and maybe use machines.
Yeah.
If you can send me maybe a video of your squat so I can check out on your form. You can email it to me at scottishfitness@gmail.com. And I can try to critique it for you. Or if you go on my Instagram, which I think I'm John MacBean 1, then you can send me the video over Instagram and I can check it out. But most of the time with squats is either going to be your form is not good, and squats is hard. I'm not even happy with my form on squats. And I've been trying them for decades. Or it's your weight. Doesn't sound like it's your weight. Only 20 kilos doesn't sound so. It sounds like it has to be your form. And sometimes we're just not built for that exercise. Yes, yep. I'll get pains like that if I deadlift too heavy and if I start running my back. So then what I do is I take 100 pounds off the deadlift and start working reps up before I go back in again. So I think anybody who's in the gym has had lower back pain. There's no way around it. At one point, you're going to sit there and try to do too much weight, Or you're gonna try some of these young people exercise where like you lay on your stomach and you have your arms and feet up in the air, some silly stuff like that. Or you'll learn to stretch before you start lifting. Got your Yellowstone hat on. He's got his earbuds in. Well, it depends. Is it a soreness or, a doctor is either going to give you, I'm going to tell you to take some Motrin for the inflammatory, and he or she may or may not give you a muscle relaxer. What I would do is I'd stop doing squats for a couple weeks and see if that pain goes away. So first I would stop doing the squats. Unless you're bent over and you can barely move, then go see the doctor. But if it's just where, a lot of times walking will help. A lot of times you can walk that out. But I would stop doing squats for about 2 weeks. And then whenever I pull something heavy, I get back pain. Okay, so then do you do deadlifts? Deadlifts is when you're at the bar and you're just boom. That'll do it too.
I don't like it in certain things, in certain things.
I don't know.
Just eat it.
I don't know what it is. So it's a plant, right?
Yeah. You put it in like a Cajun stew or,
Yeah.
there's foods that it's a really nice add-in, but
Not much in that.
no, you're not a spice?
No, remember what spices were for, right? You know why they made spices for?
Yeah.
Right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I do like some heat.
Yeah, I
And
can't
our
take
youngest
it.
Daughters,
I can't take it. Jalapeno peppers is as strong as I can go.
our youngest daughter's from China, and
Oh, yeah.
she's from Hunan, and that is the spicy region.
370.
Okay, come on.
Very good. Got 3. I only got 2 last time.
Nice.
So back on the men. On the road again. Ah. Yeah, picking things up and going upstairs with it, I can definitely do it too. Is that part of your job?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there.
Hello.
This is Terry.
So yeah,
Yes, we'll do it.
not stay lazy, but
Yeah, I think
instead of doing that exercise,
we'll take care of it for you.
if you have a possibility, if you're in a gym, they have machines where you can do this,
You're welcome.
or you can do that. Do those exercises instead. If you're carrying stuff upstairs all the time as part of your job, you got to make sure you're lifting with your legs, not bending over and lifting with just your back. Hey, Prepper Cowboy, how we doing? So, sleep how you're comfortable. That's very, they say a stiff mattress will help you, but I sleep on my side just because my shoulders are so big, I have to. And then maybe have a pillow between your legs. You sleep on your side, you can put a pillow between your legs. Sometimes that helps keep your back aligned. Are you sleeping well at night? And also sleeping too long will cause your back to stiffen up. So if you're staying in bed longer than 8 hours, that can also cause your back to get tight. The best way to walk that, to get rid of that tightness, is to walk it out. Anytime that I do a heavy squat and I feel myself tighten up, I limit to how long I sit. And about every 10, 15 minutes, I'll get up and I'll walk for 5, 10 minutes to loosen everything back up. From 2 to 11 in the morning. That's 9 hours. So probably could cut back an hour. So maybe get up at 10. Because a lot of times that extra hour in the bed will cause your back to get sore. So 370 by 3, I'm happy with that. It's one more rep than I did on Friday. 335 by 6 is one more rep than I did on Friday. I got 385, which I did double rep. So I want to make sure I do that again. Yeah, I sleep on my side. I mean, I can sleep on my back for about 40 minutes, and then I have to roll to either the left or right, and I probably do most of my sleeping on my right side. Although I can sleep on my left side too. The only thing that bothers my shoulders is when the wife will sleep on my shoulder. I can stand her for about 40 minutes, and I have to get her off my shoulder. Just that constant weight pulling on. Hey, Ethan, how we doing? A sore shoulder. So when I sleep on my side, I have a pillow here. I just kind of hold. And I did that because I used to get a bruise here and a bruise here. And I was trying to figure out how the heck I was getting that bruise. And then one time I woke up and I realized I was sleeping like this. That was my thumbs. So at night I'd tense up, and doing that all night it would bruise me there. It took me about a month to figure it out. I was like, what the heck's going on here? I knew it had to be something. By the way I was sleeping, I finally figured it out. I also find I sleep better if I go to bed a little bit later than if I go to bed sooner. So if I get home at 11:30 and go right to bed, I don't fall asleep until about 1 o'clock anyway. But if I sit there and play Skyrim till about 12:30, I'll fall asleep right at 1 o'clock and I'll sleep better. I like the hat.
Huh?
I like the hat.
Thank you.
We watch that all the time.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm a big Kevin Costner fan.
I like him. I've met him in person.
Oh yeah, I've been to his restaurants in Deadwood.
He was holding a golf outing in the West Palms, and he was in the pro house. I went and talked to him for a few minutes, told him my wife was suing in the end. She really liked Dancing with the Wolves. I give you an idea how long ago it was.
Right.
And he was very nice. And then he came out to the bar with us one night. There was a piano player there. He was listening to him, bought us a couple of drinks. And then we had one of the guitar players from ZZ Top was there in traditional garb. The beard down to here.
Yeah.
Then there was another rock singer there. One of the newer ones has tattoos all over the place. And he was on one of the poker shows. I can't remember his name, but he said had drinks with us. He bullshit with us for about an hour. I really liked him. Because you get other stars there that won't give you the time of day. And I didn't care because I had one guy, he's running getting all these autographs. Was he getting any autographs? I said, I'm not that guy.
Right.
I mean, literally, I walked past Drew Carey, I walked past Ryan Stiles. He goes, Ryan Stiles? Yeah, go say hi to him. I said, honey, he walked past me. He's got a really fast gait. Oh, is he taller than you? Yeah, he's taller than me. Looks like he's about 6'7". I said, but I'm not going to run him down. I said, I'm just not that guy.
Right.
Because they had to put up with that shit enough.
Right.
But yeah,
Some of them were down to earth.
I thought he was down to earth.
My cousin. Michael,
and then Cheech Marin. I had the bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had the most fun.
My cousin called me last year. I think it was last year. He lived in Chicago. I don't talk to him very much. He owns a cybersecurity company he developed.
Yeah.
He called me up one day. He goes, "You ain't gonna believe who I talked to today or yesterday on the way home from California." I said, "Who?" I sat next to this guy the entire flight from LA all the way to Chicago. Never knew who he was. We just talked about family and our kids and life in general.
Right.
It was the Hurt from White Sox.
Oh, yeah, I would have known. I don't watch baseball.
But he was a big baseball star.
Right.
And everybody's always talking about baseball.
Right.
And he said he told my cousin, it was so nice to have somebody talk to me coming home
Right.
about everything but baseball. He says, it's nice to talk about it, but he said, after a while, you just want to talk.
Where I was flying back from, I think it was Texas. This guy was sitting next to me, and of course, we're in the seats built for somebody half my size. And when we land, the pilot goes, "Well, the good news is we made it." He turned and goes, "Well, that's not a very encouraging thing to hear because we had some turbulence." And he looked at me and goes, "I don't know how you were able to do that." He goes, "Do what? Stay in that seat." So what choice did I have?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm going
Go
to
to
be.
the bathroom, lose half your weight, and come back and sit
Yeah,
down?
I'm going to be in this. I wouldn't be uncomfortable no matter where I am in this plane.
Yeah.
They didn't force me to. That's when I bought this seat.
Right. Unless you're the pilot, they probably give them a room up.
Last time I flew out to Arizona, I upgraded.
Yeah.
I didn't go to first class, but I upgraded to the bigger seats.
Oh, absolutely.
What a difference. I'll spend the extra $90. Well worth it.
Yeah, if you're not flying every week, it's worth the extra money.
Yeah, I'm not. Here we go. Hope I'll not suffer pain for the rest of my life. You're still young. No, you won't. Just stop doing the squats. Start doing more walking. And if you're ever carrying things upstairs, make sure your back's straight. Lift with your legs. Do that for a while. Use machines for the back exercises because they help support you. Oh, Mike Trout. Pretty down to earth. So I know I do have this guy that's worked out with me. I can't remember his name, but he played on the New York Rangers. He's a big boy. He was repping 455. He is in one of my videos. I got him on my phone somewhere. I'll have to. But he works out at the Shore Fitness. He was a good guy too. I liked him. So 385. I did a double on this last time. So if I can double it again, that'd be a pretty good workout. So let me go find Hollywood, and I'll be back. Hollywood.
Well, thank you very much. Yep.
All right, got Doc Hollywood here. All right, 385.
How many?
I'm gonna try for two.
All right.
I hit 2 on Friday.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You need to slow down.
Woo! Feels good.
Man.
Already? He didn't come. I'm gonna get more water. All right. How long you gonna be here, Terry? Okay. That's the only problem. Lifting heavy. You start losing your spotters.
Well, I be no help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'd be fine.
Put one thing behind there.
You can dial 911, right? You'd be fine.
I did too.
See, what you do is you don't look at how much it weighs. You just look at how much more it weighs. My daughter is fine. Because if I am going to, I'm never gonna try something that I'll never possible. So if it is a bad day, it's 5 pounds. But I got Terry here to pay my bill out. Now we're gonna go up to 395. So I'm really happy. So the wins today, got an extra rep at 335, got an extra rep at 370. I got the 385 by 2, went up a lot easier than it did last time. Absolutely. So where are you from? What part of the planet? I'm thinking maybe Middle East, just because of the language type.
You too.
I know you're from America, Ethan. Real funny. Funny guy.
You have a great
Yuck,
day.
yuck, Uh, so I got 395. 395 went up really slow last time, so we'll see how it goes this time. And if it goes up decent, then I might bump it up. Got to keep those weights going. You know, hitting 3x3s today, not sure what weight to use yet. No, you just find out in your warm up. You just kind of, how do I feel today? Am I Superman? Am I Clark? Am I somewhere in between? As long as you're doing them.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You too.
See you, buddy.
Merry Christmas, so I don't see you
Likewise,
sooner.
Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll see you.
So anyway, even like I said, even a bad workout's a workout. Even though I had to cut my workout short on Friday because I didn't have a spotter after my heavy set on the burnouts, I had to cut a couple sets off each one. 365, 375, very good. And if you get 385, 3x3, I won't be an impressed individual, and you will get there. You got youth on your side. You got youth. It's one of those youthins. But I do watch your stuff. Ethan, just gotta let me comment. So anytime you put it's made for kids, you can't comment on it, which is obvious. So it keeps the trolls and bots away. Utes, Ewans. What's the difference between the people on the east side of the Mississippi versus the west side? You go from the land of the Yawls to the lands of the Ewans. Should be common. Okay, I'll check on that for you. Now put some rah-rahs on there. Now remember, I do have a second channel, MacBean Farms and Prepping, and that's where I do more of my rants. They're not bad rants. And then some of the cool things I see around the farm. We had a northern harrier hunting above my front yard yesterday, which I got on 2 videos. Yeah, pretty cool. I had to look it up because I knew it wasn't a red tail. I finally figured out it was a northern harrier, and they come down to hunt during the winter. I do take pre-workout, so what I got here is it's called Takeoff. It's from 7 and 7 supplements that I get out of the Apex Nutrition. It's got about 200 milligrams of caffeine, so about a cup of coffee's worth. It's got a lot of B vitamins, heavy in B6, B12, and B3. B3 is great for your cholesterol. It has creatine in it. And then I take our arginine separately. But foods are the main thing. So I had a weight gainer shake this morning. So they say use 4 scoops, but if you use 4 scoops, you're making pudding. You're not making a drink. And so I used 2 scoops. And then today I added a big scoop of peanut butter and about a half a cup of oats into it. Yeah, I guarantee you. So I'm on 14 acres, and literally, when I go for my walks, if you watch my walks, that it's all open area and woods around me. We have a lot of deer, a lot of raccoons, possum, squirrels, coyotes. I seen a bobcat briefly this summer. I'm pretty sure it was a bobcat. Beaver. Sure, there's mink and muskrat. I know some guys trap and they say they catch them. I don't trap. I don't believe in it, but they can do what they want to do on their property. And then of course the hawks, the vultures, owls, dove. Lots of wildlife out there, which I enjoy. No. Now, when I was in the 24th Infantry at Fort Stewart, Georgia, we used to chase gators until they hit the water, and then we left them alone. But bear, oh hell no. There's a video out there, got 2 grizzlies fighting, and when you see the mud they're throwing up and how far that stuff's slinging in that, yeah, I would a muscle milk kind of guy, vanilla only. We used to get the big locusts come through that were darn good. Oh, there, the BB gun. There you go. I used to like blue tip matches with a BB gun. You'd stick them in a board and 25 feet away, you just want to shoot just above them so you'd catch the match on fire. Yeah, we used to shoot BB guns, used 22. Remember, you could buy a brick of 22 for like $5. Those were the days. Now they're $30. Still cheaper than regular ammo, but yeah, we'd shoot a couple hundred rounds of 22 every day. So I got good. So we shooting. That was our way of where the kids now were doing this, we were doing this. Then we got older, we were doing dirt bike riding. So unless you're in the gym, most of the newer generation are not in very good shape. Some people in the service say a lot of the people are having problems with their bones, fracturing that because they're just weak. They're just not used to it. When you're in the gym, you're looking at 1% of the population. You really, whether they're the first time in the gym, whether they're in shape, whether they're not in shape, here's your 1%. The rest of people, not in good shape at all. The people are not doing any sort of exercise. You just can't be healthy by not exercising something. If you have a job that's very physically demanding, that's exercise. You're a bricklayer, you're a carpenter, that's going to keep you busy. Landscaping, that's going to keep you in shape. But if you're sitting in front of a desk and you get home and you're doing this, it's not. And the way to keep your brain sharp is also body weight exercises are great. Push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, deep knee bends, walks, lunges. All those are great body weight workouts. Now let me go find that spotter. Sure you don't want to spot me?
I'm afraid I'd kill you.
You wouldn't kill me. It's a way I can easily do. And you can tell your students, look, I'm spotting this old man. If you
feel
don't
better that
understand.
you find.
I understand. So yeah, the only problem with lifting heavy is finding people who are willing to spot you. Even though I tell them I only need 5 pounds if I need it at all. And most of the times I don't. Yep, the Thunderbolt by Remington. Yep, I used to shoot a lot of those. Remington and Federal. The only one I stay away from now. No, Jacob, I might have to stop here. They're wanting me to go into work early. And it's time and a half. And it's easy money. So I may have to actually pack up and head after this set. Didn't want to, but sometimes you gotta make adjustments. But I already got an extra rep on 2 of my 3 sets. So, but we'll see how it's going. Well, I'll go by 4:30, probably yuck next year. Probably about the second week of January. All righty. Going for a nice easy lift of 395.
Okay. So lift off or anything?
Yeah, about 20 pounds worth.
I got it.
All right.
Hope I didn't fuck you up, Byron.
You didn't.
Okay.
No, it's always slow going up.
Right.
Yeah, it's never a fast lift.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You done warming up, let me know. I'll jump in with you.
You can always jump in with me.
Problem is, I jump into that, I won't get up.
I wouldn't let you do that. I take about 10 pounds off. Oh, yeah, at least maybe 7. There you go. So probably gonna cut her short. I owe. It's off to work I go. Got about enough time to stop at the house, make a couple peanut butter sandwiches, and head to work. Not what I was planning to do, but I have bills to pay. LP is not cheap. Usually I can fill up for about 800, and this time it was like 1,100. So costing me over $200 a month to heat the house. Almost wondering if I'd be better off going to electric heat. What I think I'll do, I think I'll pick up another space heater and use it to supplement. So usually I do a burnout. But I'm running out of time. Time is not on my side today.
Thank you.
See if I can get there at noon. It's gonna be a close call. If not noon, 1 o'clock. I think it's gonna be 1 o'clock. Yeah, 20. Yeah, it's probably gonna be 1 o'clock. Hey, Saul, how you doing? Christopher, welcome. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 o'clock. No need to go in at 12:30 because I don't get it. Time is a wretched thief. Time's always ticking into the future. As they say. So maybe I can get more food. I did pick up oh shoot, gotta put the dust down first. I did pick up some bread. I'm good to go. Maybe I'll make me a bacon egg sandwich eat before I go to work. And then maybe 2 peanut butter sandwiches for work. And I got jerky and I've got some pistachios and other fun things to eat. So, fortunately, I'm doing exactly what I did not want to do. Cut my workout short. Steve Miller Band, that's right. Fly like an eagle. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Fly like an eagle till I'm free. Whoa, 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 here's a solution. John, please stop singing. What day will you live stream shoulders? Wednesday. So if I come in Wednesday, I'll do shoulders. And I plan on coming to Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday would be a good shoulder day. It's on the 101st Airborne Deployment video. What is that? The Steve Miller Band song? Fly Like an Eagle? Awesome. I'll have to look that up. I was 101st Airborne. Don't stop singing. Sometimes they pay me when I sing. They pay me to stop. Old Abe, yep. So the other day, Friday, I had my St. Michael shirt on. And St. Michael the Archangel is the patron saint of the 101st Airborne. So what I want to do is I want to get a 101st Airborne emblem put on that shirt. And that'll be perfect. It's one of my favorite shirts. So I wore it on Friday's live stream. So everybody, thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Remember, like, comment, share, all the other good stuff. Oh, we have our first bot. Finally got a bot. Oh, free girls, yeah. Girls are not free. Report. Good, bye-bye. 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 There we go. Absolutely. That's how I got my name. There you go. That sounds good. I like that. So as a fellow veteran, you have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will try to be live again on Wednesday. I'll probably post a hike video tomorrow. We may be doing it outside, or we may be doing it at the armory. See if I can get Mrs. Scottish Fitness to come with me. If not, then I'll just go for a quick hike on my own, see if I maybe capture some wildlife as usual. So everybody remember, rest, nutrition, and rest. All right. And that's all, folks. Dun, 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 dun.